Hello everyone, welcome back to part 27 of Star Trek Online. We'll be continuing with the Spectre story arc today, with the mission Spin the Wheel. Right. Me find it quick. It's just there. I've also adjusted my HUD so I should be able to read it. It just means it's a bit larger now, unfortunately. I need your assistance with a rather delicate situation. We have an intelligence operative undercover at Drozana Station. A tutor, astute, I still can't read it. Observations have given us the edge in several critical engagements in the neutral zone. 22 hours ago, this operative activated an emergency subspace beacon. Zamara would only contact me in this manner if she was about to be discovered by the enemy or her life was in danger. I am understandably concerned. I need you to go to mincing my words, Drozana, find Zamara and assist her. Take her to safety if you have to, but don't blow her cover. If you go in there weapons blazing, you may get her killed. I've accessed your logs. It's been quite some time since you had some shore leave. I suggest you visit Drozana for some downtime. Yeah, we've been busy.
Until next time.
Okay, let's visit Drozana. Right. Oh. Yep, okay, didn't zoom in, but okay.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
Alright, let's just dock. Get the Ferengi. Not sure where we should start, but intelligence shows that Balan is the Ferengi to talk to if you're looking for information. He's a bartender, so we should look for him in the lounge area. Okay. Right.
Get your Comet cocktails! 4.7% discount for the next 3 minutes!
Question him.
Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rex. Care to hear about today's specials?
No thanks.
Have you tried the Comet cocktail? It's out of this world.
Sure, why don't you just tell me about your species?
You've
Specials.
arrived at the right time. It's almost the day of the comet. Griffin's Comet is going to pass close enough to the station to frost the viewports. And this is the only place in the sector where you can celebrate in style. We've got Comet cocktails in keepsake glasses, Comet trail mix, Comet ice cream cores, and 47 flavors. So relax, enjoy the games, have a drink, and pick up some souvenirs for your crew. You'll probably want to send a few trinkets back home to let the folks know that you were at Drozana Station when the Comet arrived. Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
Tell me more about the comet.
A crew from a Vulcan science vessel visited here a week ago, and they told me that Griffin's Comet has a wide elliptical orbit. The last time it was in this area was in 2262, and it won't be back again until 2556, and by then, I'm sure that this crazy war will be over and Drozana Station will be the premier space entertainment venue in the entire galaxy. It looks like your standard ball of ice and rock to me, but the science geeks are all excited about it. They say it's giving off triolic energy and that it has a high variance of chronoton particles, whatever that means. Me, I see opportunity. Starting now, Days of the Comet! Join in on all the fun for just a few credits. There's no better place for a good deal and a good time than Drozana Station.
Really?
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
Tell me more about this station.
We've got everything a brave Starfleet officer like yourself could want. There's access to shopping, subspace message stations, a few quality vendors' drinks, dancing, and Dabo. That Lita hologram is really something. Makes me want to get a handful of her pixels, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
My partners and I took this place over a few months ago. It was an abandoned piece of space junk then, but with some hard work and careful financial planning, we will make it a pleasure destination to rival Risa or Casperia Prime. Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
Abandoned? Who built this station?
Humans, I think. But history has never been my thing. The present is where the Latinum is. I know the station was built in the mid-23rd century and served as a trading post and supply station for colony ships and military vessels. Then the House of Duras owned it for a while, but they gave it up in the 2370s. It was empty until my partners and I arrived. Do you know we had to spend 3 weeks scrubbing bloodwine stains off the decks? Between that, the globfly infestation, and voles in the computer circuitry, it's a wonder that we ever opened our doors for business.
Wow.
Good deals and good times. You'll find it all on Drozana Station.
I'm looking for someone.
Aren't we all? Me? I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude toward interspecies relations. So, are you looking for someone in particular, or just some company?
Her name is Zamera. Do you know her?
Oh yeah, I know Zamara. Maybe she's been here recently, and maybe she hasn't. My memory is kind of hazy.
Perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement?
Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I feel my memory clearing up already. I tell you what, I know you Starfleet types aren't big on Latinum, but what you do have are skills and a willingness to get your hands dirty. That's what I need right now. Our replicators are on the fritz. Maybe it's the whole power system, because the lights are going wonky too. But a little blue mood lighting isn't as big a problem for me as unfilled drink orders. Go to the cargo bay and get my replicators working. By the time you're done, I'm sure I will have remembered where I last saw Zamara.
Okay.
Davo!
Right, let's leave this up here. Yeah. I can't quite remember how this is done, so bear with me. Actions unavailable. Replicators are offline due to diminished functions of electroplasma distribution network. Run diagnostic on the electroplasma. 30% drop in power reported on deck 1. Replicators are offline until power fluctuations are repaired. What is the cause of the loss of power on deck 1? Unknown. What must be done to restore power to deck 1? Release strain on EPS conduits. If I remember correctly, can't use the holosuites. let's hail the team. Captain, the biggest problem you're going to have repairing anything on that station is the age of the systems and the general lack of maintenance. Drozana was built in the mid-23rd century, and many of the systems on the station haven't had a major update in more than a century. So you're dealing with an EPS system that just can't handle the strain of running modern equipment like replicators. Okay. I did some digging in our database and found a log made by a Starfleet Corps of Engineers officer who visited the station in the early 24th century and made repairs to the EPS system. The log says that you need to regulate the power flow by routing it through various subsystems. It's almost like you were using those systems as ancient circuit breakers. What do you suggest? The first thing you should try is scanning some of the damaged systems and power couplings in the cargo bay. You should learn more about how to properly realign the relays. Okay. Scan the power connection network. When you find a snarl of wires and cables that look like they have been chewed on by voles, you realise that not every system may need to be used to make a successful reroute. Some systems may need more than one connection. Okay, scan the replicators. The 3 operating Drozana Station have made replicator functions their top priority. The replicators are now tied into every available system, including life support. Start with the connection to the replicators, or the power connection will fail. Okay. Gravity. Looks like someone used an outdated power coupling to connect gravity control to the main power feed. It must have been an emergency fix, but it's been here so long that the coupling is fused and cannot be removed. Gravity control can connect to environmental control and the defense grid, but not replicators. Right. Holosuites. The holosuites have a separate environmental control system so that they can be finely tuned for temperature conditions appropriate to the various scenarios that are running at any given time. Environmental controls cannot be connected to the holosuites. Okay. Or is it the defense grid you don't need? It's one of them. Environmental controls. Balan found a way to keep the station's ancient bar coolers working by connecting the cooling systems to the replicators. Unless that connection is maintained, all the refrigeration units will go offline. Replicators must have a connection to environmental controls. Okay. Scan. There is a shunt that is slowly diverting energy from the station's power core to the hollow emitters installed in some of the lower levels of the station. You will need to compensate for that energy drain to restore replicator functions. The connection must end with the system to which you are attempting to restore power. Yep. Defense grid. The Klingons who ran the station in the early 24th century made significant improvements to the station's shields and added turret weapons. While it made the station more defensible, it also increased the amount of energy needed to keep the station's defense grid operational. The 4th connection must be to the defense grid. Okay. So... no, I'm gonna go for a wild guess. Nope. The EBS relays on the station are a maze of shunts and relays. with patches going between unrelated systems and even to power cells that are being used to boost flow in critical areas. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Okay. So then I'm thinking defense. Don't think I need the holosuites. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I knew I didn't need one, so. Right. Return to Balan.
Get your Comet cocktails! 4.7% discount for the next 3 minutes. Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rex. Have you tried the Comet cocktail? It's out of this world.
Your replicators are working fine.
They are, and I am exceedingly pleased by your generous offer to repair them for no compensation. I can't let you go away empty-handed, though. How about I give you a 15% discount on drinks and souvenirs for an amount of time to be determined by management?
We had a deal. The replicators for information about Zamera.
Fine. A deal's a deal, right? Never let it be said that I'll cheat a valued customer like yourself. Personally, I don't know why you're so interested in her. She's a looker, but just try talking to her. She's more paranoid than an Obsidian Order agent in a room full of Tal Shiar. Zamara usually hangs out near the Dabo tables. Keep an eye out for a looker wearing purple. You can't miss her. Good deal.
Dabo.
Ready to get lucky?
Be careful. They're watching. I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
They who?
Shh. Keep your voice down. I'm being watched. I've seen too many familiar faces in the crowd, and there are shadows, watchers in the dark. I see them out of the corner of my eye when they think I'm not
Double
looking,
with
but
Lita's a
I'm
license
always
card with
looking.
Quark Enterprises.
When the lights change, there they are.
Okay.
Watch yourself. They're everywhere.
I was sent to help you.
You weren't sent to help me. You were sent to watch me. Drake needs me to keep feeding information to Starfleet intelligence. The Klingons come here and they drink and they talk. It's amazing the bits of information you can pick up around a Dabo table. Everything, even the smallest detail, is important. Captain Gerard was in here last
Don't worry,
week.
the table isn't
He
weird
ordered
anymore.
blood wine, an entire bottle of the 2309 vintage, to be exact. That business with the House of Torg must have upset him more than we knew. When Gerard's happy, he drinks Warnog. Watch yourself. They're everywhere.
Tell me more about what happened with the House of Torg.
Torg was on the High Council until he made a play to destroy the House of Martok. He was partially successful. Mavan, son of Drex, is dead. The house has no heir unless Drex takes a new mate and fathers a new son. But Martok's widow is wise. Her son, Drex, was off fighting in the war, so Lady Sorella called in KDF officers to defend her house. They exposed Torg's treachery, and Jempok was forced to discommendate him. As to why that would make Gerard unhappy? Torg raised Gerard after his mother died. Now he is an outcast, and his house has fallen. Gerard cannot speak to him without losing his own honor. Watch yourself. They're everywhere.
What can I do to help you?
Your luck
Find out
has to
who's
change
watching me.
sometime.
I'm not safe here. The Klingons are looking for me. They know someone has been feeding intelligence to Starfleet. The Ghosts are always watching. Their eyes are hungry. Yesterday, they surrounded a drunken Klingon. Now he's dead. They will find me when the blue light shines, and then I'll disappear.
I know what the ghosts are.
How could you know that? You may think you know. You may even have readings in your tricorder that you think are right. But you don't
worry,
know.
The table isn't
How could
rigged
you
anymore.
know? I'm here every day. They watch me, and I watch them.
I can take you someplace safe.
No, they're everywhere. They're watching. You've been here too long. Someone will notice that we're together. Go do something else. Play Dabo. I'll contact you when I'm ready. When it's safe.
Okay.
Watch.
Let's play Dabo.
Spin the wheel and win. Oh, I miss Ron. Davo!
Was that a...
Close enough. I couldn't wait for you to get that lucky. We would have been here all night. Psst. Zamara wants me to give you a message. She wants you to know if you're interested in finding out what's really going on here at Drozana Station, you need to check out the lower levels. I have an access code for you that will get you past the security doors. If you want to talk with her again, I suggest you collect your winnings and catch her before she leaves.
Thank you. One more game. Probably won't win anything this time, but you know. Oh, not bad. That's enough. Zamara,
I'm not in the mood for a chat right now, thanks.
are you ready to talk now?
You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to leave this place to the ghosts. They seem to belong here more than we do. I've booked passage on a ship. You don't need to know which one. Just tell Drake. He'll keep getting his intel, one way or another. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Thanks.
Watch yourself.
Captain, there were Deviants in the Drozana system. Now we've found evidence of them again on Drozana Station. Obviously, they're using the neutral zone as some sort of feeding ground, and that puts dozens of worlds at risk. I've requested sensor data from ships closest to the comet's current location for analysis, but that is only half of our problem. If properties of the comet are somehow easing the Deviants' entry into this area of space, how do we stop them? Recommendations? The closest research facility is on Deep Space K7. I recommend that we consult with the team there. Agreed.
Welcome to Drozana. You're cleared for dock.
No thanks. Let's go to K7. Shouldn't take long. Yeah, there it is. Okay. dock. Okay. First I want to check, because I believe they haven't changed it. Yeah. Commander Naomi Wildman's still here. And they removed Egypt. Didn't realize that.
A reminder to all Starfleet personnel. Level 6 security precautions are in effect by order of Starfleet Command.
Hey. Oh. There's missions here? It's been a while since I've been here. Yeah, no need. Spread the lab. Basic medical bay. Oh. Consult.
How can I help you?
Tell me about yourself.
I grew up on trading ships, making supply runs in the Bolian sector. It was exciting, but it was crazy too. I never knew where I was going to be, or if my parents were going to have enough latinum to keep the ship flying. Then there was that time with the Orion pirates, and let's just say it wasn't the best environment for a child. All I've ever wanted was stability. I used to envy the kids on the colony worlds we served. For a while, I even thought about becoming a farmer. I wanted to wake up at the same time every day, go to the same job every day, even eat the same food most days. I like working on a starbase. It has a little bit of unpredictability, but every night my quarters are there waiting for me. And they're always in the same place. Good luck, and stay safe.
Do you know Franklin Drake?
I have had dealings with him in the past. I think he's some sort of military strategist. He visits here from time to time, although Commander Wildman is never too thrilled to see him. He's always treated me well, though, so I don't have any reason to dislike him.
Okay.
Good luck, and stay safe.
What has Franklin Drake asked you to do?
Mostly he wants updates on our research projects. Last week he was asking me all sorts of questions about the synchronic distortion prototype rifle. We work with prototypes of new equipment here. I'll bang on something for months to find out all of its advantages and problems before it's sent into the field to be used by Starfleet. Even then, it takes years or more of testing and iteration before something becomes standard fleet issue. And most equipment never makes it that far. There are hundreds of inventions that just don't work, or they don't work the way we want them to. Those failures are then broken down and their components are recycled. We have to keep everything secure. If the Romulans or the Klingons got their hands on what we are working on here, they could learn a lot about our technology. Good luck, and stay safe.
Tell me more about the synchronic distortion prototype rifle.
That was a complete disaster. The basic design came out of Memory Alpha, and it was intended to detect and damage cloaked opponents. Someone there got an idea that the Romulans were developing personal cloaking devices, even though the power needs of something like that would be incredible. I recommended against sending it to field testing, but it went anyway. The crew on the USS DeWitt had some luck in modifying one for use as a hand weapon. But their prototype was destroyed when the ship was lost in the neutral zone. I hadn't thought about it again until Drake asked about it. Good luck, and stay safe.
There are deviants in the neutral zone.
So that explains why Drake was interested in the prototype. It was a complete failure at detecting polarization cloaks. But if I added a phase modulator and reversed the polarity, these modifications should be no problem. And when I'm done, this beam will pack quite a punch against phase-shifted Davidians. I'll forward the weapon on to Drake as soon as I'm done. Be careful. The Davidians won't stop. I'm afraid we'll have to be ready to fight.
Davidians. That's how you pronounce it.
Good.
Okay, Captain. We have done what we can for Zamara. We have the information we need about the Davidians, and Lieutenant Kalapo is working on a weapon we can use to fight them. I suggest that we report back to Drake and see what he has to say. He's never very forthcoming with his information, but the more we know about him and his operations, the more we'll learn about Section 31. Are you ready to leave the system now? Okay, we've unlocked comic cocktails. Yay. Okay. Franklin Drake.
Good work. Zamara may think she has slipped my noose, but I always have ways of keeping tabs on her. I take special care to know all about people in whom I have an interest. But you already know that, don't you? The ghosts that Zamara mentioned concern me, however. You already encountered Davidians once. It's likely they're on Drozana Station as well. And I won't let them use Federation citizens as food. Lieutenant Kalapo has completed work on the synchronic distortion prototype rifle. It should help you when you're ready to enter the lower levels of Drozana. Drake out.
Okay. So yeah, let's take the rifle.
Until next time.
So yeah. It's another mission done. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Right. That's another mission done. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.